whole family from Canada come down. They were on vacation and happened to find me, and it was a coincidence that I happened to be, in Southern California. So they were going to do like the Disney thing, but then they're like, well, let's go down, give her the ashes in the morning, we'll go to the zoo, and then pick them up after and go back up there. So it was awesome. A whole family of 7 in my studio watching the bead.
She made one bead while they were here.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was cool too because the grandmother lost her son whose bead I was making.
Yeah.
And she was very psychic, and she could tell that he was in the room. But aside from that, I can be a little psychic too sometimes.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I kind of tapped his sister on the arm, and I'm like, by chance, was he a smoker? She's like, yeah, how do you know? And I'm like, because he's here with us in the room right now. And she's like, oh, okay. And I'm like, whoa, I didn't freak you out? Okay.
Yeah.
And then I've had other...
Nobody else smelled the smoke. She smelled.
No, only me.
Oh my gosh.
And then I've had other people they're like, well, I want a bead like this, I want, this one particular one was, I want a bead with blue to represent the sky and water,
Right.
and green to represent the grass, and trees, because they had a summer vacation spot that they loved going to, and that's where she loved being with her dad.
Yeah.
Her dad died. So I hang up off the phone, and all of a sudden I hear in my ear, fireflies. It's like a mild whisper in my ear. And I'm like, fireflies? I'm in California. I have never seen a real firefly in my life.
I have. They're beautiful.
And I bet they are. I mean,
They're
I love
beautiful.
them, but I don't have any symbolism with them.
Right.
So I go over to the computer, I look up her address, and she's from a part where they have fireflies.
Yeah.
And so I texted her, and I'm like, by chance, do fireflies mean anything to you between you and your father? I have glow-in-the-dark glass that I can put into the glass to represent the undying, oh God, I'm getting almost, the undying love that something, or, I made it really, the words came to me.
Yeah.
And she responds with this huge story of how fireflies mean something to her, and she was crying. She explained that she was crying as she started reading my note. She's like, "Oh my God, I can't believe you heard that." So
Wow.
yeah, it's really fun. I'm trying to develop my skills more, and occasionally when I take the time, I get messages.
Yeah. It's when we're listening and we're on that energy. We're on the level where we can receive
the vibration.
It comes to us. It's so hard to get there sometimes because life gets in the way, but when we're there, it's amazing.
For sure.
Wow, fireflies. And how would you know about fireflies? You wouldn't.
I don't. I had to look them up. I didn't even know what they looked like, except for a glowing thing in the dark, in the night
They're
sky.
beautiful in the night. They light up in the night, and they're so fun to watch. We used to catch them in mason jars.
Yep.
And use them for light, and then let them go. They're amazing.
Well, I hope we can get this whole thing, because my battery's running low.
Want to grab mine and start fresh?
We'll see how we go here.
Mine's in the kitchen, I think.
Mine's
in the kitchen, I think.
Yours is where?
In the kitchen. Okay.
almost done now, right?
Yeah, I've got a couple more minutes. Because I'm adding a paw print.
Okay.
And I'm flattening it.
I'm glad I got to see this. It just seems like it would just melt off the stick. Just, you know? Just,
When you get it too hot, yes it does.
oh. You're like, okay, I've experienced that before.
For sure. And so have my students. Because I teach all the time.
Do you?
Yeah.
And it melts off the stick. They're like, what happened?
Well,
you got
you know,
it.
I tell them, I kind of coach them. I'm like, okay, you're getting a little too hot there. You pull up and out of the flame.
Starting to drip.
If you get it too hot, then you make teardrops.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is kind of the inspiration that we're going after. It turned out a slightly smaller. Is that okay? Talking, you know? Not paying full attention here.
It's going to turn out just as it should.
Mouse is helping me.
Yes, she is.
She said it's too big. Make it smaller. Okay, so I like to consider the design of it and where the paw print's gonna go. So I'd love for you to come over a little closer to kind of give me some guidance of what you see. I usually put it like in the bottom right corner, and it looks like that would fit right there. And I'm guessing you just want one side, so you don't have to always show the paw print.
Okay.
So is right there okay?
That would be fine.
Okay.
Sure. Yeah. The other side's really pretty too. That's really.
It's never enough time.
No matter how ready you think you are, and how you know it's time for them to go, and you know that they've lived a full life and you've done everything you can, you are never ready. I don't care who you are.
Yep.
If you say you're ready, you're lying, because my mouse was 18 and I've been telling myself the last 2 or 3 years, I'm ready. I'm ready. Any day I come home, I'll be ready. And you're never ready.
Did she go on her own?
No, her organ shut down, and the house looked like a war zone, kidneys and everything. You know, and then I had to take her to the vet and couldn't find a thing. Wow, gosh. She was a fighter. You know, she was just a fighter. She was always mean and ornery and stubborn, and right before she went, you know, when they were giving her a shot to put her to sleep, she got in one last hiss. And we laughed because that's what she did. She hissed at everything. We used to call her hissaholic. But she was addicted to hissing. Because she just hissed for no reason.
There we go.
But she got in, and I just had to laugh. I said, that's nice. She got in one last hiss. One last hiss.
Well, good.
Like, good for her. She went out
With a
bang.
bang. Oh, she's cracking.
Just never ready. You know, you could probably write a book of amazing stories of people you've met along the way. Stories.
Probably. Yeah.
You know, a book.
I've already written a book.
I know. know, I wanted, as a matter of fact, I mentioned that to Megan too. She's like, oh my gosh, she wrote a book. I was like, yes. She's an author. She's like, that's incredible. I'm like, yeah, she's doing what she loves. Stuff we wish we could do.
Oh man, that book was so fun. And the illustrator was awesome to work with. And it took forever. I'm like, oh, I'll get this thing done in a few months.
No.
It was a year, what was it, a year and a half or something?
Yeah.
Well, in there, I experienced my dog had cancer. I had an emotional breakdown. The same week, my grandmother was diagnosed with cancer and told me she was dying. And, you know, so then that was born, the memory beads, because I knew how people just need something to hold on to, you know?
Yeah.
So, okay, so I think this is good. I think I healed that little crack in there. Let's see your pretty... So take the glasses off real quick so you can see the rainbow.
Oh.
It's a pretty bead.
It is very pretty. It's very pretty.
And she lovingly says,
Yeah, yeah, she does. Because I knew when she was hissing, I knew she was okay. You know, I'm like, okay, she's fine. She's hissing. She can still hiss. Because that's what my mom told me. She said, when she can't hiss anymore, you know she's sick.
oh.
You know.
Okay, so I think we're good. I just wanted to heal that crack in there, and I think I did it. All right. So you had green to match the eyes and amber to match her. And I have I've been busy today.
So that just bakes it.
Yeah, it has to sit in there for about a half hour. So that's that. Yeah, see, you can take the glasses off now. Now I'm not purple.
That's right.
I know, you were purple, and I was like, wait, you just changed to a different shade.
All done.
You're like,